I have to admit, I was a bit skeptical when I first heard about the ASUS 24-inch all-in-one desktop. I mean, I've seen those all-in-one desktops before, big, clunky things that look like they belong in a 2010 office cubicle. But then I got my hands on this 2023 model, and honestly, it surprised me. The link to the product is in the description below, so be sure to check that out if you want to see the full specs and details on Amazon. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would I buy an all-in-one when I can just get a monitor and a laptop? That's a fair question. But this thing actually makes sense for a few reasons. First off, it's got a 23.8-inch FHD IPS display. That means colors look pretty good whether you're watching movies, editing photos, or just scrolling through memes. The screen is bright, the viewing angles are solid, and honestly, it's way more comfortable to look at than my old 15-inch laptop screen. I've spent hours on this thing, and I haven't felt any eye strain or discomfort. One of the things that really impressed me about this all-in-one is the display quality. The IPS panel is really good at showing vivid colors and deep blacks, which makes it perfect for watching movies or TV shows. I've been using it to catch up on my favorite shows, and it's been a real treat. The picture is clear, and the sound is decent too. Of course, it's not going to replace a dedicated home theater system, but for a desktop, it's more than sufficient. Under the hood, it's packing an AMD 6-core Ryzen 5 5625U processor. That's not some weak little chip you'd find in a budget machine. It handles everyday tasks like email, web browsing, and even light photo editing without breaking a sweat. I've been using it to work on some creative projects, and it's handled everything I've thrown at it. I ran a few Chrome tabs with a dozen YouTube videos, a spreadsheet, and a Zoom call all at once, and it didn't even blink. The 32GB of DDR4 RAM helps with that too, plenty of headroom for multitasking. I've also been impressed with how well it handles demanding tasks. I've been using it to edit some videos, and it's handled the task with ease. Of course, it's not a powerhouse like a dedicated video editing machine, but for casual use, it's more than sufficient. And with the 1TB M.2 SSD, storage is plentiful and fast. I've got a ton of files on here now, and I haven't run into any slowdowns yet. The AMD Radeon Graphics are decent for casual gaming or streaming, but don't expect to run anything too demanding. It's not a gaming rig, but for light stuff like indie games or older titles, it does the job. I've been using it to play some older games, and it's been a real blast from the past. The graphics are smooth, and the gameplay is responsive. Of course, if you're a serious gamer, you'll want to look elsewhere, but for casual use, it's more than sufficient. One thing I really like is the Wi-Fi 6 support. If you've got a modern router, this thing connects fast and stays stable. I was able to stream 4K content from YouTube without any buffering, which is more than I can say for some of my other devices. The 720p HD camera is fine for video calls. It's not a webcam you'd buy separately, but it's clear enough for Zoom meetings or quick FaceTime chats. I've been using it to stay in touch with friends and family, and it's been a real lifesaver. Now, let's talk ports. It's got HDMI out, so you can hook it up to a second monitor if you want to extend your display. There are USB ports, a headphone jack, and even a built-in card reader. That's handy if you're transferring photos from an old camera. The thing is, since it's an all-in-one, you don't have to worry about cables running everywhere. It's clean, it's tidy, and it just works. I've got it set up in my home office, and it's been a real game changer. I've got everything I need right at my fingertips, and it's made me so much more productive. I've been using this thing for a few weeks now, and honestly, it's grown on me. It's not going to replace my gaming PC, but for everyday use, work, browsing, light creative work, it's more than capable. The build quality feels solid, the screen is great, and the performance is smooth. All in all, if you're in the market for a simple, no-fuss desktop that doesn't take up half your desk, this ASUS model is worth a look. It's reliable, it looks good, and it does what it says on the tin. I've been really happy with it, and I think you will be too. So, if you want to check it out and see the current price and any updates, be sure to check it out using the link in the description below.